Welcome back to the allotment on the 3rd of August. A glorious day. First time I made it down here on my own. As you can see in the background, I brought the van. It's the only thing you can actually get in comfortably. So anyway, I'll let you have a little look around. So as you can see, the IBC is full. We have 1,000 litres, which is good. And I've taken up all the old onions, and we've got a few nice ones out of them. I've changed them for things that were left in the greenhouse: onions, leeks, parsnips. I've never grown in the greenhouse, so I thought I'll put them in, see what happens. Got a nice beetroot here, growing quite well. Small cloche. I think these are sprouts. These were left on the greenhouse as well while I wasn't here. Let's have a look what it says. Yeah, there we go, sprouts. So these are sprouts. With any luck, they may get something for Christmas. Over on this side, celery. Don't actually know what it's supposed to do, whether it's growing right or not. If you look at the bottom, it looks like small celery, so keep that going. Red cabbages are doing nothing, no heart. Leeks are growing okay, although one's disappeared completely. Don't know where that one went. These are some parsnips here, again that were left in the greenhouse. They're all parsnips. I'll leave them now, too late to separate them. Some carrots over here. And I don't know what they are, but the label's gone off them as well. I don't know what happens to these labels, they just simply disappear. Next year I'll get some bigger ones in. Spuds there. More spuds, more weeds. I did take some potatoes up actually, and they weren't too bad. A lot of small ones. Into the sweet peppers, which will turn red hopefully. This is the second lot. They're quite a decent size. The first crop, they're a lot bigger. You see down there. Some nice sized ones here. Now these were grown just from sweet red pepper seeds which I bought from the supermarket. And some larger ones down there. Hard to say. There we go. Some more there, they're even bigger. That one's a ginormous one there. Not the leaf. The pepper. I can get that. There we go. Some smaller ones on there. For some reason, these are losing the leaves and turning yellow. Now, it's usually overwatering, but they haven't been overwatered because there's nothing for them to stand in. The water runs straight through. Anyway, all those leaves need to come off, they're no good. I can pull all them leaves off like that. No point in the plant trying to feed those. On the cucumber side, there's a plant over there. Stretches all the way around here, and there we go. Some cucumbers. aubergine flowers have died off, no fruit on them. I'm not too sure what happened with an aubergine. We'll just leave them. There was a stray beetroot got in there. Got in with a cucumber. And that again is growing all the way around here. So I should get a few good peppers. The second lot are growing just as good as the first lot. In fact, they're healthier. I've been feeding them different varieties of food. Anyway, they're doing okay. Quite happy with that. Turnips, they're doing okay. Have some swedes. Not too sure what's going on with those. Some cauliflowers which the birds got. We've done some little tiny cauliflowers. All trial and error this year for me. I think that's a cabbage. Looks like it might form a heart. Beetroots again. My runner beans, I've had a few pounds off them so far. And they are doing quite well. Not as many as I get when I'm at home. I don't know what I've done wrong here. There's a few, they're ready for picking those. You don't want to let them get too big, these runner beans. They go stringy. Tastes better when they're young. The corn, I've got some heads growing there. One there growing. This is another thing I've never grown, this corn. I presume you get one head off each one. That's what it seems to have, one head on each. The later ones are actually growing better than the first ones, but they do have a bit of shade. Back round here to the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. Seems to be growing quite nicely. That's one. Two more. Oh, there's another one. And I think there's another one in here somewhere. There we go. So that's three. Then we have onions there. You can tell with that, they're onions. Beetroots down the back here, which are, that's a nice one. Some more down there, and some leeks. Tomato plant, which I still haven't moved. Some more beans. That's a nice beetroot down there. That's huge. Peas have done very little, very little. The birds took all the red currants, so I'll get covered up next year. The raspberries I was saving have been overtaken by all these nettles. I can't get in at them at the moment. I'm too unstable to walk on that lot. So I'll just have to stay where they are. Jonathan's patch. All these potato leaves have died off, so they need digging out. He's had a few onions. There's another one down in there. Not very big, but good enough to eat. The apple tree's doing really good. Since it was pruned, cut the dead bits out. Now I think they're golden delicious because they turn yellow. So there's at least another month left in them yet. Maybe a month and a half. September, October. There's a couple of tomatoes that should get the greenhouse. They were dying off, so I brought them out here. The dahlias. And I brought the wormery. I have to bring it here because the dogs keep trying to get in it. Just put some lettuce in. The soil, you can see, is actually what's been rotting down for the last 6 months. It's full of worms, so I've just brought it as it is for now. Do get a lot of worm juice off it. Add it into the water, free fertiliser. I need to dig this patch up because that's got onions in, but I can't see how. Lettuce are finished, that's what's going into the wormer. Gladioli. I had nowhere to put them, so I just stuck them in a container and left them, and they're doing really good. Now into here, this is the second lot of tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes. So I'm getting some on now. They're things that were never planted out. I think there's lettuce, and I don't know what the other two are. I'm not looking. These are the remainders of the. These are the last 3 tomato plants. They're doing all right now. Now that I'm here to give them more attention and sing to them, they love being sung to. Either that or I'm scaring the bejesus out of them. They taste really good. I've just eaten one of those, that's all. So yeah, we're doing okay. You're doing okay. Bit of a setback with having an accident, but we're getting over it. Like I say, I need to dig the onions up, see if there's anything under there. This area over here is nice and cleanish. Not too sure what to do with it. Obviously a new fence. We put a fence with a lean-to roof. I'm thinking that big pallet over there and 2 smaller ones for the sides will make a lovely workbench for here. Put some sand and some stone on the floor first. But it's a huge area. Some allotments are only this size. I don't know if you remember the tree I cut back. Well, that's growing up really well. the oak tree, he's humongous. I may have to trim those off though. I'll wait till autumn. Anyway, everything's fine. So thanks for tuning in. Any suggestions what I should do with this area? Send them across. I have a few ideas for the top end. Big plastic greenhouse I had over on the left that got blew down. I was thinking maybe put it in that top corner when it's leveled off. Maybe another greenhouse there on the right hand side. So anyway, I'm thinking out loud now. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again.